Hey everybody! Welcome to the second episode of Tech Rants, and now I'd like to thank my viewers on YouTube for coming here today, and also the viewers on Kerncast coming here today from a second episode of Tech Rants. Now,
and your name is?
And I'm Tyler D. Scott, and welcome to Tech Rants. Okay, so now the first story I'm going to talk about today is Facebook bans Infowars Alex Jones for 30 days, but he's still streaming. Okay, and a day after the ban, Infowars is streaming as if nothing happened. Here's why. Okay, according to this, it says, never mind. Okay, Alex Jones, a founder and star of conspiracy site Infowars, was suspended by Facebook on Thursday and may face harsher consequences. But as of Friday morning, you'd be hard pressed to tell on Facebook he's still streaming in his show live. The social networking giant said late Thursday it had banned the right-wing conspiracy theorists from using its account for the next 30 days after removing 4 videos from the network. It said violated its community standards. A Facebook spokesperson also said that if Jones or his fellow admins continue to break its rules, his pages face a permanent ban from the site. Wow. The 30-day ban affects Alex Jones personally, not his fellow Infowars page admins, meaning the Alex Jones channel and Infowars will stay on Facebook for now, and his colleagues can continue to post unless they break the rules as well. That's why you can see still see the new posts on his channels and still watch his show live. A Facebook spokesperson said at least one of his channels is close to the threshold that would justify the channel's Facebook page for being permanently removed. Though, because each time Jones or his fellow admins receive a strike for violating content, his pages receive a strike as well. Now, keep in mind, I might be reading kind of funny because I have to read things twice because I think I think this is what one word was actually another, but never mind. All right, okay. Now where was I? Okay. The move comes the day after YouTube removed some of Jones' videos and suspended his ability to broadcast live on YouTube for 90 days, which, if you don't know, is like 3 months. Facebook pointed out that it immediately removed content of his bullying nature that encourages physical harm or attacks someone based on their religious affiliation or gender identity. In this case, we received reports related to 4 different videos on the pages that Infowars and Alex Jones maintain on Facebook. A Facebook spokesperson said in a statement, we received the content against our community standards and determined that it violates all 4 videos that have been removed from Facebook. It wasn't immediately clear what specific content was contained in the 4 videos removed by Facebook, but CNET notes that several of the exact same videos removed by YouTube are no longer up on Jones' Facebook page either.
So they don't even know what it was he said.
Yeah.
They're just, must have been something.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, I read another news story. I read a similar story, which also didn't say what he said.
So you said that he was being sued by someone, or was he being sued for?
I can't really as of now I can't really remember who it was or why he's being sued, but from what I remember, he was being sued for I don't know. I'm being honest, I can't really remember, but it was something about hate speech or something. But anyway. Okay, so back to the story. Okay, so, however, Facebook says it didn't remove the video where Jones pretends to shoot Special Prosecutor Robert Mueller. Okay. and a spokesperson says Facebook stands by its decision that the Mueller video didn't violate the company's standards. Jones has been widely criticized for promoting untrue, I can't read this word, virulent hypothesis about tragic events like the 2001 terrorist attacks on World Trade Center in New York City that killed nearly 3,000 people, and the 2012 shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Connecticut that killed 26 students. Okay. My dad wants me to get to the next topic, so okay. So
your producer wants you to move on to the next topic.
Okay.
So this guy's. I've never heard of Alex Jones.
Well, I have heard of him, but I never watch him for reasons. And by the way, I remember like a few years back, he made a video, 2 videos that became a meme.
So let me ask you. So this guy's like a conspiracy theorist that believes that some of the stuff was like set up by the government or never happened, or is that what this kind of guy is?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, so he's one of those people. Okay, so now the next topic. All right, so I read this news story I think like a couple nights ago, and it says next year's Samsung Galaxy S10 might be able to challenge the iPhone X or 10, as I call it. Okay, so from what I gather, like let me pull up the news story. Okay, give my phone a moment to find it. Let's see if I can find it. More proof. Pixel 3. Okay, here it is. Okay. If this year's Galaxy S, it says here, if this year's Galaxy S9 and Note 9s are boring, then the Galaxy S10 due next year is supposed to be exciting, thanks to a combination of new design features and improved hardware. And by this story is shorter than that one. So anyway, where was I? Okay, as I try to remember where I was.
You were saying that the new features are exciting because the last one was boring.
Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna read it again. Sorry, people. If this year's Galaxy S9 and Note 9 are boring, then the Galaxy S10 due next year is supposed to be exciting. Oh, there I was. Thanks to a combination of new design features and improved hardware, we've already seen a large number of Galaxy S10 reports. So we have a pretty good idea of what to expect. But there's a new rumor in town that makes the Galaxy S10 even more interesting. Okay, Samsung has supposedly perfected the kind of proprietary. I can't really read that
proprietary word. Yeah, that's right.
Proprietary technology that would turn Samsung phones into formidable iPhone adversaries, and that allows Samsung to stand out from the Android crowd better than ever. And a few days ago, we learned that Samsung is designing its own GPU. And if you guys don't know what GPU is, it's like the visual aspect of everything. It's kind of like graphics. All right. Okay. For a few days ago, we learned that Samsung is designing its own GPU for mobile devices, and it all seemed logical considering that Apple is also doing the same thing. But a new report suggests Samsung may be on the verge of acknowledging a breakthrough in the GPU business, a game-changing design that could be used in not only by smartphones but everything else that requires a GPU. The GPU delivers leading performance per watt, according to an EE Times report. Thanks to a novel architecture that make it compatible with a plethora of smart devices, not just smartphones. And then it continues to talk about the graphics. Okay. What?
2 minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes? Okay. All right. It appears that we might be going on a break. So yeah, I hope to see you.
So before we go to a break, what was it about you said the Samsung is going to compete with the iPhone 10?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I believe they're kind of like kind of like what baseball is to NFL, or no wait, the MLB is to NFL, or they're like neck and neck. Mm-hmm. Then they're competing with each other. All right. So yeah, I hope to see you guys at the other side of this break. So yeah, see ya.
Your home is perfect. Until it's not. We understand that life has its changes. As your family grows, we're here to help grow with you. Because taking care of your family is important to you and important to us. Your story starts here with Cornerstone Mortgage.
At the time you were arrested, you were served with a DS-367 temporary driver's license. It's good for 30 days, but if you don't act within 10 days, at the end of those 30 days, your license will be suspended. It's important for your lawyer to contact the DMV for you. Set up a driver's license administrative hearing so that your license is not going to suspension. That's something here at Braemar Law we do for you.
I choose Patriot Bail Bonds.
We choose Patriot Bail Bonds.
We choose Patriot Bail Bonds.
If the best criminal attorneys choose Patriot Bail Bonds, who would you choose?
Patriot Bail Bonds. We fight for your freedom.
Patriot Bail Bonds has the best customer service in Bakersfield. Patriot has more 5-star ratings than any bail company in Kern County. Plus, we're fast and affordable. If you run into the law, make Patriot Bail Bonds your first call. That's right, one call, that's all.
If you're in jail, call Patriot Bail.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Tech Rants, episode 2. Now I'm going to talk about something that I've been noticing for the past, and I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed for the past, I think about a year now, where I've been noticing that Samsung has been making ads targeting Apple in a way that makes me think that they're roasting them. Like, there was this one ad where, if I can remember, this person was like, got a series of iPhones, and then when he finally wanted to upgrade, he got a Samsung Galaxy S10, S8, and guess what? The line at the Apple Store was shorter, and I believe I know why. Okay. And there was this other ad, which I saw in a movie theater, where this person was having issues with their iPhone, which is, by the way, there's a rumor out there where Samsung Apple is slowing down people's iPhones, which I believe it's a trick to getting them to buy. Getting them to buy their newest, highest end phone ever. By the way, I should state that I've never touched an iPhone. Well, I have. Only call my mom or dad to get me. But it's kind of like, it would be like going from, it'd be like going in a car. Let me see a good example. In a car, it'd be like going from left hand to right hand drive. It'd be completely foreign to you, like it is to me. So back on the topic. So about the battery thing in the commercial. So the guy suggests either like about performance feature, drop performance feature. I'm like, really? And the other thing is like, and she's like, she goes battery probably, and like, why did you just upgrade? I'm like, it's a classic trick for Apple to get people to upgrade their newest phone. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so the third one I think I saw on YouTube, where this person was I think Samsung was making fun of Apple's lack of headphone jacks. Okay, so it goes like this. I can remember half of it because my phone was buffering the whole time, but it was about the dongle. The double dongle, triple dongle.
Oh yeah,
it was funny. I was like, dang, Samsung, you're really getting on them.
So let me ask you. Because I've been able to see those ads too, and it's quite apparent that Samsung knows who their competition is.
Yeah,
and
it's obvious.
They're picking out the very weak parts of Apple's iPhones and features. Now, let me ask you, because you and I both talked about this a while back when Apple released both the Apple 8, the iPhone 8, and the Apple iPhone 10 at the same time.
Yeah, and my mom made a joke that says the iPhone 6 is $600, iPhone 7 is $700. iPhone X8 is $800, and the iPhone 10 is $1,000. It's kind of like a dumb way to price a phone based on the number it is right now, and I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's fine. Okay, so anyway, so these ads, I'm clearly seeing what Samsung's trying to do. They're trying to get people from iOS to Android, and which by the way, I've been using Android since I believe 2014.
What do you think of the ads?
I just think as Samsung is roasting Apple.
Yeah.
And even though I think Samsung, I believe Samsung's phones are reasonably priced. Like I think an S7, I think on T-Mobile's website is going for $600 or $500, and an LG is going for I don't really remember because I have to go to the website. But anyway. So now I'm going to give you, and on to the next topic. So I'm going to give you an update on my phone, which I showed you at the end of the last Tech Rants. Okay, so I have to unplug it. Give me a moment. Okay, so hold on, let me close all the notifications. Let me close all the notifications that I have and turn back off. Okay, so this phone, what I've been noticing with it is that the more I leave it on, the more it slows down. Then if it gets hot, it slows down. And then the one thing I've been noticing with it is that it's slowing down when I have a little bit more stuff on it. And my brother and I were doing a live stream I think last week during when my mom and my sister were away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and my phone began to do something very strange. It started to make every app, not every app, but like some apps on my phone like stop working or stop responding. Like the weirdest one was like an app that says it got so bad that it crashed the stream, and I had. But other than its flaws, one of its flaws is the battery, which can barely last all day. It can barely last from when I could turn it on to maybe noon or 3 or 5 in the afternoon when it dies. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good phone. Other than those flaws. It has a good screen, it has a good processor. By the way, the processor is like octa-core, which means it has 8 cores, which is like the same cores that S8 has. And the bonus story I have for today is this. Okay, so it says here, according to Gizmodo.com. It says a driver for Uber and Lyft covertly streamed hundreds of rides on Twitch without rider consent. Now let me read this. Okay, and by the way, I read this maybe on Saturday a couple weeks ago, but it still sticks in my mind like glue on paper. Okay, so anyway, in the past few months, wannabe online video stars have filmed themselves doing a suicide bomb prank at college, spreading a fake rumor about a mass shooting at a Disney resort. Okay, that also interests me. Okay, they have also landed themselves in court for things varied as toothpaste-filled Oreos to a homeless man and shooting their they're significant through a book and a stunt gone hopelessly wrong. Well, there's something perhaps significantly less likely to earn a visit from the cops, but which falls somewhere in the same ballpark as far as reminders that just because you can do something stupid for internet points doesn't mean you should go. A driver for Uber and Lyft in St. Louis has been live streaming passengers, often without their knowledge or consent, to a Twitch account. The St. Louis Post-Dispatch wrote this week. According to the Post-Dispatch, 32-year-old. I'm not gonna name him in this stream because the 32-year-old blank resident blank has two small cameras mounted on his windshield, one facing him and passengers, conveniently lit by purple LEDs, and the other towards the road ahead, that are constantly streaming to a Twitch channel he created to broadcast his ride-sharing activities. In the process, hundreds of people have had the ride streamed live over the internet, mostly unknowingly. Blank has given about 700 rides in the area since March through Uber, plus more than Lyft. Nearly all have been streamed to his channel on Twitch, a live video website popular with video games, where Blank goes by the username Blank.
So Blank goes by Blank.
I'm saying Blank, so I won't get the.
No, I know what you're doing. Yeah, because truthfully, I mean, it's only been alleged. I mean, I'm sure they got hours and hours of evidence, but he's still alleged to have done it.
Yeah.
So get to the interesting part that you were talking about, where.
Let me find it. I mean the part like for the camera. Okay, let me find it. Okay, let me find it. Give me a moment, please, people.
Well, why don't you just tell everybody what he did?
Okay, so this is kind of wrong, in a way. Okay, so on one of the rides, he gave a drunk female driver a ride, but one of the cameras in the back seat accidentally caught in a view of a upskirt of one of the passengers, and to make it worse, in the recorded video he put somewhere, I don't really know. I'm just thinking about what I read. He censored it with a chicken.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure you guys know what chicken means and some other things. Okay.
So this guy was innocently just streaming his rides that he would do with Lyft or Uber.
Yeah.
And he wasn't telling his passengers that they were being filmed.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And to make it even more worse, most of his passengers were drunk. Which is, as I said, wrong in a way, because when you're drunk, you have no clue what you're talking about. like one, I think I read one part where a passenger was talking trash about their relatives without knowing, and by the way, I can't talk more because I have to read through the entire article for you guys to understand. But and as of now, he's been arrested, and by the way, it got so bad that the spokesperson from Lyft, Uber, and Twitch had to come into court.
Wow.
And so, yeah, as of now, he's been banned, I don't know, for life from Twitch, Uber, and Lyft. Yeah, so sorry for that depressing story. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, my second episode of Tech Rants. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. As usual, comment, like, and subscribe. All right, bye.